what's up everybody? It's Red here. Today I'm going to show you how to do a 1920s cosplay. Now as you can see, I've already curled my hair most of the way, but I left you a chunk. I left a straight chunk in the front to show you how I got these curls. I just didn't want to do the whole head because my hair takes quite some time to curl. Rule number one before you curl is always use a heat protectant. I use Suave leave-in conditioner that has a heat protectant in it. It reduces the damage the curling iron brings to your hair. I am using my Revlon 1-inch curling iron. I have it set all the way high to 30 because my hair it's very stubborn. What you need is your curling iron, a comb, and I have my small mirror with me so I can see what I'm doing. My mirror's on the side, can't see it, but that's why I'm going to be looking this way. So first what you want to do with your straight hair is you want to comb out all the tangles. Now I'm going to split it into two sections, two smaller sections, because my hair curls a lot easier when the sections are smaller. Now that I've split, I'm going to get my curling iron. Then I'm just going to rub it like that just to heat it up a little bit, and then you're going to start at the top, and then I'm going to curl out like this, okay, and then I'm opening the clip a little bit so I can pull it down without it damaging my hair, and then again, and make sure you keep curling up as you go down. Sometimes my hair is stubborn and I have to uncurl a little bit. There we go. Get as close to the ends as possible or as you'd like, and then roll up as high as you can. Hold it there for a few seconds. Just pull it free. Voila. There's one curl. Same thing goes with this one. Just heat it up a little bit with the curling iron. And then start up top. Make sure it's at a good height, and then I'm rolling out. And voila. Let me look. Perfect. Now what you need to do next is hairspray your hair so you can keep your curls. So I'm using Suave Professional's hairspray. It is at max 4. And it works pretty well. It's not too crunchy or anything, so it's not too bad. Next, I'm going to show you the makeup, and this is going to be a red interpretation of it. It might not be 100% authentic, but remember this is just cosplay and it is just for fun. So here is a red interpretation of 1920s makeup. And what we're going to do first is I'm going to use my concealer as an eyeshadow primer on my eyelids, just to make sure it stays on my eyes longer, because if you're doing this for a party or something, you want it to last. So I'm going to use my concealer, as I'm using Maybelline concealer, as my eyeshadow primer. Just putting a little on my fingertips and putting it on my eyelid. Okay, and now I'm going to put some under my eyes just to hide the bags, hide any bags and circles. And I also put eyeshadow under my eyes, so it'll help stay there too. Now I'm using a Wet n Wild Dome eyeshadow brush. First, we're going to start with a really light one for a base, because if you use a base eyeshadow, it actually really helps keep your eyeshadow on. So I'm going to use this really light one right here, and just put it all across my eyelid. Now I'm going to use this darker one right here. It's a reddish brown. It's kind of dark, like a rust color almost, and so it looks pretty cool. So we're just gonna put that on the eyelid here. Now I'm going to use this brown one here. It's like a middle shade. Make sure you get that on the top of your dome brush, because what we're going to do now is we're going to put it in the crease of the eye. But what you want to do with the crease of the eye when you put it in there is you want to keep your eyes open. So we're going to just put it in the crease right here. I'm going to get a little more of the light one that I started out with the base and just use it as my highlighter on top and under my eyelids. you want to do eyeliner. I am using my Dollar Tree eyeliner. It works really well for me. Now I need both of my hands, so my mirror's back over here. I'm going to just turn this way for a minute. But what we're going to do first with the bottom eyeliner is we're going to pull our eye down and get on our waterline. If you can't do your waterline, you can do it like right under your eyelashes if you want, because that'll work too. So first we're going to do it that way. Now if you do your waterline with the bottom eyeliner, try to get it up to here as possible because it'll help blend the top eyeliner and the mascara. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the top eyeliner. I already did one so you can see how it looks. But what we're going to do is we're going to, if you need to, pull out. Do not pull down. And don't point your eyeliner up. Point it like this or down or whatever. Just don't point it up. You want to get as close to the eyelashes as possible. Okay, so this, pull out, and as close to the eyelashes as you possibly can. And if it looks too in for your liking, since this is a crayon eyeliner, it's really easy to just wipe it off in the center. It's not perfectly close to the eyelashes, but that's okay, because if there's a little bit of a gap, the mascara usually hides it, which is nice. Next, you want to do mascara. I am using CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom Black Mascara. So, I got this at Walmart for $7, if anybody's curious. And so, for anybody new to mascara, it's really a lot easier if you just blink, kind of, while you put it on. And there's your mascara. Okay, now the eyes are done. So what I do next is my face. First thing you want to do before you put on any face makeup is you want to use face primer. Now I am using e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. All you want to do is put a little dab on your finger and then just start with your cheeks and go up to your nose and then onto your forehead. Now I'm using e.l.f. foundation, liquid foundation. It has an acne fighting formula. This color is beige, but for a more authentic 20s look, use a lighter tone. You want to get a sponge. You can use your fingers or you can use a brush if you prefer, but I prefer a sponge. I just like the way it looks better. Okay, and then just dab it on. There's the foundation. Next, you're going to want some blush. I don't know what kind it is or how much it costs because my friend gave it to me a while back. I'm going to pick this light one here. It's a light pink really. I'm using e.l.f. Total Face Brush. Got it for Christmas, but it works really well. And we're just going to go up on your cheekbones. If you don't know where your cheekbones are, just smile. And then this is where the blush goes, right here. You don't want too much on, just to add a little pinkness back to your cheeks. Now that the face is done, before you add your lipstick, you want to set your makeup because then it'll stay. It'll help stay longer. I'm using LA Colors setting powder. The tone is neutral, so it's really messy, so be careful. And I'm going to use my all face brush. I'm not very picky. You probably shouldn't be mixing brushes, but I'm not that picky. It's really up to you. Just put a little on and brush it all over your face. Now for the eyelids, I don't want it to go everywhere on my eyes, but I do want my eyeshadow and my eyeliner to stay. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and just dab it on to my eyelid. Now that the face is done, we're going to add some red lipstick. I am using Color Mates red lipstick. Get this, the shade is Ruby Red. So first we're going to use the liner it came with to outline the lips because then the lipstick won't bleed as much as if you did without. So we're just going to basically outline the lips. So now we're going to put the lipstick on. I'm sure you know how to do lipstick. If not, here's how to do it. And there is your 1920s makeup. Well, a red interpretation of your 1920s makeup. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I have for my outfit. So here is a 20s style dress. It's pretty plain and simple, but I got it at a thrift store for $6. So, I mean, it was totally worth it. Now, usually a flapper girl has fishnet stockings, but I sadly don't have those right now. I do have, however, black tights, which I'm going to use. Now for some accessories. Yes, it's in a shoebox. So my mother bought me a accessory set off of Amazon. It came with pearl earrings, pearl necklace, a cigarette holder, and as you can see, we made a fake cigarette, the hairpiece, and some fashion gloves, or some formal gloves, dressing gloves, whatever. Now, I'm not wearing the earrings because I am allergic to nickel, so I'm not going to wear them. However, I am wearing these gorgeous silver earrings I got from Claire's, but you can hardly see them with my hair anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm wearing black character shoes for my shoes, because, you know, what goes better with black than black. One more accessory I'm going to show you is my black bag, my black clutch. I got this at a thrift store. I don't remember how much it was. That was a while ago, but it was pretty cheap and pretty nice shape. And 20s looking, am I right? Okay, so I'm going to go put my costume on so you can see the whole thing. Be back in a few. And here is the finishing touches, darling. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you want me to cosplay as anything else, please let me know down in the comments. Please click subscribe and don't forget to click that bell icon next to the subscribe button so you get updates on when I upload my next video. As for that, I hope you have an amazing day. Later, darling.